All right, so it actually is Raven's turn.
Oh no! What? Remind me what's even happening. Where? Hold on. Let me
Where's
look
the
at this map.
battlefield?
All right,
There
so
I know I'm very far away from everything.
yeah, both the enemies, Killer Shark and Harley Quinn, are out of the battle because they're going to explode if they keep participating. Killer Frost is confused from a confusion disc that Robin threw, and so is Cinderblock, which effectively also is getting rid of both his and Logan's reactions because they can't take reactions when confused. So basically, yeah, they're not moving around anywhere. At the end of this round, we're going to see what happens to Killer Frost, whether she successfully leaves the battlefield or accidentally disobeys.
Can we make sure that if she does blow up, she blows up near Cinderblock?
I don't know how we would do that.
She is not near Cinderblock.
It's not like that exactly. It's not like a big fiery explosion.
It's their head goes pop.
I mean, it could do a point of damage.
Killer Frost.
Does anyone know what spell I used to inflict psychic damage?
I think it was Mind Spike or something.
Oh, the Mind Thrust. Oh man, that takes a spell slot, which means I have only cantrips left.
Okay, but to be fair, as we've stated, Eldritch Blast is all you need a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It is,
But I thought it couldn't get to him because he's in a shell or whatever.
No, well, I've been chipping away at Cinderblock at his shell. Like, we can do damage to that too.
You can either hold your attack till he opens his like cockpit to try and shoot the vampire himself.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Or
I'm gonna do that.
Cinderblock.
No, I'm gonna do the thing where I hold my action until he opens up the compartment, then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's probably a good idea.
That's a good idea.
There you go, that's my turn.
You gotta wait till he opens up his cock.
I'm waiting for the cock.
Story of my life.
I can't do anything to heal myself, can I?
No, you need a spell.
Alright, cool.
You need a spell or a potion.
Well, then I'll be over here waiting.
Okay, alright, let's get this hoe on the road.
I'm assuming you mean hoedown, right?
Uh-huh.
That's okay, just checking.
That's what the name of this dramatic final episode will be called. The
hoe on the road.
Hoedown. The hoe on the road to the hoedowning.
Hoedowning.
The hoedowning.
Alright, sounds good. Now it is Cyborg's turn.
Oh wow, I get a turn.
Yep.
I'm going to start by moving into his range, and I'm going to use my first action to grapple that sucker.
Okay.
That sounds like a good idea, right?
Isn't he like huge? How big is he? Can you?
Oh, he is large, I think.
Oh, okay. Only large.
Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. I
think I can still grapple him if he's huge. I forget why though.
Well, no, it's one size category larger. Well, if you are a
Grapple Master, yes.
It might be Grapple Master. It might also be your Juggernaut Warforged sub.
Right. My Warforged gives me one size up, and my Grappler gives me another.
If he's supposed to be huge, which I think he is, I don't even have him sized correctly on the token. So and honestly, Cinderblock has always been his character. He's always been inconsistent.
They keep shifting his size and drawing him inconsistently in the show.
Yep.
Cyborg has grappled me as a T-Rex before, probably.
Yeah. So I'll say you can do it. You can grapple if you would like to. Let me just get the stats. Grab him. So it's opposed athletics.
Flash of Genius to target his weak spot, I guess.
Yeah. I am grappling very smartly. Okay.
I'm grappling berries. Yeah, I'm using a wrestling move or something. I don't know.
Okay. Yes, you succeed in grappling him.
I'm glad I did that
your,
though. He has a plus 12.
yeah, with your plus.
Oh, he has a plus 6. Never mind.
Yeah, he doesn't even have. He doesn't have the skills. So, he's grappled. You grab around his waist, and he has a hard time reaching down and getting at you, and you're holding him, kind of at his center of gravity there. Yeah, so that's your first attack.
You know, I think I'm actually going to just move with him. How about I move upwards and kind of diagonally upwards?
Okay.
Let's go. Hold on. What would that mean? I have 55 move speed. Who can triangulate? What? Like if at a 45-degree angle.
Well, you can do this.
Let's just. Can we just say that's 30 feet? Without doing. Or I think I'd go the other way though, because that's where nobody else is.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, it would be somewhere around like 25 to 30 feet.
Yeah, you can move 27.5 feet if your speed's 55. So,
am I going 30 or 25? Which are we ranking?
Yeah, no, 30 is fine. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah,
and then he moves with me. So move that sucker. Hey, he's in front of me on the other side, jerk.
Okay.
Why are you moving him so far away from him?
Because I'm like, oh my gosh, my friends are getting hurt.
Why
also, I'm 30 degrees
closer to me though.
I'm 30 feet in the air, mind you. Remember, I'm 30 feet in the air now.
How would you have the movement for that? You could also wait, no, you couldn't.
I'm moving diagonally. I have 55 move speed right now.
Oh, you want to move vertically?
Yes, sorry, that's what I meant.
Okay. Yeah.
So now he's in the air.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't care. That we're just gonna say that's there.
Yeah, once again, stating that I do not like how close he is to
me.
I thought you. What's your HP?
My HP is 25. I've been doing good because I move so fast that I can't be hit by him.
Hey,
this is where I retreated to so that he could absolutely not reach me.
Move him to the other side of me.
No. It is Beast Boy's turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Heal Raven.
40 feet away from
And that's what I basically voice. I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna buy you a few turns. I'm gonna move him over here, and then I'm gonna start shooting in his ass.
I didn't need to move him so far. Okay.
Don't do that.
Okay, I guess bonus action. I'll change from Earth Elemental into Air Elemental because I can't get to him as an Elemental or as an Earth Elemental.
So. Robin, he's also closer to Robin now.
Yeah, well, he's in the air too. So.
Wait, is Cyborg in the air? Are they flying? I'm so confused. You grabbed him and took him into the air.
I'm 30 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I can fly as an air elemental, so I guess that's fine. Slam attacks.
I'm gonna drop him in that pit.
What pit?
What pit?
Wow, look,
there's no pit.
I see it too.
Shut up.
Dark spot is.
You can't gaslight the DM.
We're just on a bunch of sand.
It's not a pit.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna slam and welcome to the jam. Okay.
Can you say that again in a Beast Boy voice?
I'm gonna slam. Welcome to the jam.
Oh my God. He is baby.
Baby. Like I realized my Beast Boy voice, I kind of do it more raspy and low, but he like squeaks so much.
He's like, yeah.
Hey, I'm Beast Boy. And I'm just like, I can't.
Yeah, he's like, hey, Tara, can I kiss your face?
What's that?
Literally talks like a goblin going through puberty.
Constantly going through puberty, never reaching the end.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Ooh! A 27 to hit with the first slam.
That will hit.
I'm just gonna roll the second. That one probably misses. Okay, one of them hits, and it is 13 bludgeon damage, but it's magical bludgeon.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. It is now the moment of truth. Robin, please roll the confusion roll.
So that's a 5. So a 5 is the creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
That is one of the death conditions. So basically, after Waller is yelling in her ear and to get out or else, and there's a moment looking around where Killer Frost just kind of like her ears are still like ringing, like this tinnitus going, that as she looks around and basically Waller's voice feels kind of muffled and underwater, and she like looks around and like her vision's a little weirdly blurred. She's just kind of standing there in a defensive stance, and she seems kind of weirdly stunned and appropriately confused. And when she comes out of it near the end of her turn, she hears Waller saying, "You've tested my patience enough, Lori." And she goes, "Wait, no, hold on." And then you guys see her head explode.
Oh my gosh!
There's this huge burst of red mist. As like for a good radius around, like it starts raining down. You expect liquid, but it's like frozen particles and of like ice, of bloody ice and snow, and her body just slumps onto the ground.
Oops.
Oops.
Yep, she gone.
I bet Amanda Waller now officially has killed somebody.
Oh, what?
Officially?
She has done that many a time. Yeah, if there's going to be repercussions for that, we'll deal with them later, not right now. So
Holy smokes, Batman!
Robin, it is your turn.
So they're 30 feet in the air, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll hold my action with a extinguishing glyph.
Okay, an extinguishing glyph. All right.
And if it opens, I'm gonna throw it.
It is now Mecha Cinderblock's turn. It makes the save for confusion at the end of its turn, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the confusion thing.
That's a 9. It can act and move normally.
Okay, so it can act and move normally on this turn. So he is pulling on the controls, and Cinderblock kind of like stirs and looks at you, holding him up with your jet boots. And he is like, what the hell? So he's going to he's gonna attack, and he also got hit by this freaking air thing. So he's gonna swing at both you guys. Can
I roll dexterity check to make him accidentally hit his own crotch?
No.
Okay.
All right. So
it was worth a shot.
Okay, so first I'm gonna have him flail wildly with an arm at Beast Boy. That is a 27 to hit.
Yeah. An air elemental is resistant to bludgeoning.
Alright, these are considered magical attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's full damage.
Oh, okay. It's not just non-magical.
No, it says bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical. Yeah.
Seems that some adjustments were made to him. But
See.
you take 19 points of bludgeoning damage. So he smacks you. Cyborg, he then turns with the drill arm. Grappling doesn't, he's not yet restrained, so it doesn't impose any sort of disadvantage on his attack rolls. So he rolls a 23 to hit you.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Bludgeon?
This is gonna be piercing. You are resistant because you're made of metal.
Yeah.
If I go down and then I fall to the ground, that would be bad.
Yeah.
Yes. 24 points of.
Pick them up in the sky.
Is that 24 before resistance?
Yes, before resistance.
Okay, 12. Got it.
Yeah, he starts drilling into you. And you're,
Yeah!
yeah, sparks flying everywhere.
I'm gonna drill your ass.
Whoa.
You're gonna what?
I said that.
Okay, so it's a wisdom save, correct, for his confusion?
Wisdom saving throw, yes.
Alright, cool. So he has no bonus to that. That is a 13.
That is not enough.
Okay, he is still confused, and the biggest factor of this, doesn't have reactions.
Yes.
So you guys have a good opportunity to wail on him without too much retribution.
Oh, he doesn't have reactions.
Yeah, because of confusion.
Oh, cool. Then I won't have to use an action to disengage. Oh, that's
Mhm. Yeah. Alright, it is your turn, Starfire.
The start of the fire. I will. Let's see, how far is that? Oh, that's barely anything. Okay. I'm gonna zoom up to him, and I'm going to punch him 3 times. That is a 31, an 18, and a 38.
All of those will hit. The 18 is exactly his armor.
Nice.
Okay. And each one is 1d. 11.
Nice.
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 18, 15, 17.
Okay, go ahead and have those.
Oh yeah, he still has resistance, so that's 9. Rounding up or rounding down?
Rounding down.
Okay, so 9 plus 7 plus 8.
Okay. Alright, you wail on him, and even though he seems resistant to just your unmodified strikes, that does do a decent bit of damage as you're kind of chipping away.
Yeah,
at his face.
I punch him in the face with both hands, and then just like bring my leg up and knee him in the mouth.
Nice. Alright, and then you can move away if you would like.
I'm gone. Zip, zip. That was all of that was barely barely half of my movement. So
yeah. All right, Raven. It is your turn. You can continue to hold your action if you want. Although Eldritch Blast would already just do full damage since it's force damage against it if you want.
But it would hurt the outer shell, right?
Yes, you'd hurt Cinderblock, not Logan.
I still just want to hurt him, so I'm gonna keep holding my action.
that's
Okay.
fair. We did accidentally blow this dude up last time, so that's fair.
Yeah, I'm here for violence.
Okay. So then, if that's what you're gonna do, then
We're hitting vampires in the face with lasers.
yeah. Cyborg, it's your turn.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Man, I could just... Vampires can't fly, right? Oh, wait, they can turn into mist.
Yeah, they can turn into mist.
Or
So he's
bats.
Oh, man, he's not just going to take fall damage if he jumps out of the cockpit.
Why would he jump out? Now, why would he jump out? That's stupid.
If I don't know, if he might find it tactically interesting. So I guess I don't need to just get him up to 1,000 feet in the air and be like, sucker, if you try and jump out, you're dead.
No. I feel like if that tactic worked against vampires, the vampires would be way less scary.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, you're probably right.
You can carry him into the sun. I hear they hate sun.
Well, I'm gonna use my move speed to still just because I can put him 20 more feet in the air, and so he's significantly so. And I'm just gonna shoot his butt. I'm gonna shoot him right in the butt.
Okay, what are you using? Are you using a ranged attack?
Yes, my lightning launcher.
All right, it will have disadvantage.
Real? Oh,
Yes.
yeah, no, man, I'm point blank.
Yes. You could do other things, like you could use your innate thing, and that wouldn't because it's a save.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Boom blaster. That sounds like a great idea. I'm gonna do that. He needs to save for. It's better than me just punching him in the butt. That would be awkward.
Right.
All right. Well, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
A 14, so that should probably fail.
Time to meet Mr. Boom Boom in the butt.
Oh my god.
I rolled ones.
No.
It's 2 damage.
That can't be all that you're at this level.
Wait. You mean it grows?
Yes, it grows.
I forgot that it grows.
Do you even have the ability in front of you?
No.
His cannon grows.
Jesus Christ.
Is it like an extra D8 for each tier or something?
You're supposed to keep track of this. Okay, well, it's not that much more. We did discuss how it might need to scale better, but it is 3d6 or 3d8 at 6th level and 4d8 at 11th. You're not quite 11th yet, so it would be 3d8.
You disgust me. All right, one more. I rolled a 6 on that one though.
Yeah.
Suck thunder, bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's 8 thunder damage in the butt.
Cyborg,
All right.
where are you learning this language?
Do his cheeks wobble?
No.
Slap them cheeks.
Okay. Yeah, that could be higher. One of the many things I'll need to reevaluate for season 2.
It's the reason I never use it.
Mm-hmm.
Cyborg
Okay.
has a weird obsession today with
Butts.
concrete cheeks.
To be fair, he's a teenager.
Oh boy. Here's a
Concrete
brick
cheeks.
house.
Brick house.
No.
Okay. So yeah, Beast Boy, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to wham pam slam 2 more times with my air elemental green puffs of whatever I'm slamming with.
Wham bam, thank you, Cinder Block.
And ooh, a 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit.
15 damage. Ooh, that's only a 17, so that does not hit.
Yes, that misses.
And I'm gonna move away, cause I guess I moved up to him.
Mm-hmm.
How high did he fly? How much higher?
It's like 30 feet or something.
Okay,
Cyborg flew up a little higher this turn. How
I'm
much?
50 feet.
50 feet up.
I mean, I was 50 more feet. Okay, so I moved up to him. I moved 90. I can move 90 feet as an air elemental. So that would be enough to move up to him, but I'm trying to figure out how much movement I have left.
Well, that was on your first turn, wasn't it?
Well, Cyborg brought him, 50 feet higher?
20 feet higher than you
20 feet higher. Okay, so I moved 20 feet up to him, and then I'm gonna move away from him.
Yeah, Robin, it's still your turn. Cyborg has decided to steadily start lifting him higher into the air. So yeah, what would you like to do?
So while he's still in range,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw a freezing disc at him.
Okay. Is that a con save?
That is going to be a dex save. Where did it just go? Dex save, yes.
Oh my goodness. You rolled a nat 20. for a 19.
Well, then never mind.
So he just kind of like lifts his legs up, and it flies underneath. Okay, you're like, really?
Then I'm done.
Okay. Now it is his turn. So go ahead and roll that confusion.
Their confusion.
Version.
A 2.
A 2 is a creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Okay. He just kind of lies. Oh, he just gets more like weirdly like complacent and just like hangs there in Cyborg's arms.
Oh, he's getting comfortable.
All right, Starfire, it's your turn.
Oh wow, it's my turn again. Okay.
Like a big rock baby.
I'd love to bring some variety to this, but if it isn't broke, don't fix it. So I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna punch him once again thrice.
I shall punch him again thrice.
Yes, I shall punch him again
Is
thrice.
he looking like super damaged? Are we gonna like kill this zombified Cinderblock?
No,
I am going to clarify that if I am attacking non-lethally, if the dice falls to me, okay?
Oh yeah.
You can definitely do that with blunt physical attacks.
Yes, you can.
30, 25, and 21.
Those will all hit.
Okay. 19, 17, and 17. So that's altogether 9 and 2 1 9 and 2 8s. So that's
all
16 25 damage. And I for this one I fly towards him and I just do kind of a like a Mortal Kombat style like bicycle kick.
Nice. All right. Raven, it's still your turn. It seems the last few rounds the confusion has successfully stopped him from making any reactions, so the opportunity...
I just want him to open up his cock. I don't think I'm asking that much.
Whoa.
Oh.
Damn.
Robin is stopping him from opening his cock.
Yeah.
Damn.
Why won't he just open his cock? Anyway.
He's confused. He's too confused to open his cock.
Mood.
Teenagers
be crazy.
You people.
Like 50 feet. You have flight, so you can just move up.
Yeah, I know.
But also getting close is still not a great idea.
I just know that the moment that I don't like hold the action, he's gonna open up the freaking cockpit.
Yeah. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
The moment you're not ready, he's gonna open his cock.
I'm just gonna hold the action. Fuck it.
All right, you just keep watching. Very, very. It's one of those things that feels potentially useless in a D&D game, but cinematically is perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, because once he opens that cockpit, it's gonna be epic.
Yeah.
In fact, 90% of gamblers give up right when they're about to score big.
Exactly.
Right when he's about to open up his cock. All right, Cyborg, go.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna let loose a series of lightning launcher shots, continuing up his butt.
Okay, those would all be at disadvantage since it's a ranged attack roll. You also have, I mean, they are halved, but your unarmed strikes are not that bad.
No, they're not. But my lightning launcher's better.
All right.
All right.
You don't just want to punch him in the butt, you want to lightning him in the butt?
Yeah, I feel like it's just a gut reaction at this point. I'm just like, ah! It just makes sense to me right now. Okay.
Squeezing him.
All right, does 21 hit?
Yes.
Does 30 hit?
Yes.
Okay, both hit. And this will be lightning damage, which I believe does full. 12 for one attack. And 14 damage for the second.
Nice. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. He jolts throughout his system, and lies back into that position again where you're holding him, and He's just kind of smoking. All right, Beast Boy, it's your turn.
Where do you get a cigar?
Ha ha.
I'm really sorry.
Okay. I'm gonna fly back up to him, and same thing. 18 hit.
That is exactly what you need.
Yee. Second one misses, so I
Okay.
hit once. 19. Yeah.
Nice.
7.
That looks pretty good. He's not these last several hits he hasn't been resistant to because you're Magic Min and then the lightning, and he's looking not great. It's like there's more cracks forming, and he just looks like ugh. And Logan has this like expression. He's like he starts like kind of rapidly trying to like start flicking different switches for like he's starting some sequence. He's kind of panicking, trying to just get a response out of Cinderblock.
I'm gonna throw another freezing disc at him.
That is a 10.
That one fails.
Okay.
So it becomes paralyzed in ice.
All right. This ice. So you throw it up, and it like the ice goes around his legs and his arms, and he seems to be now he is in ice as well as being held in the air.
I'm
Okay.
done.
All right, it is now his turn. Go ahead and roll the confusion thing.
9,
All right, what's that one?
which means he can act and move normally.
Okay, so he's gonna see that he is in ice, so he's gonna try to break out of the ice. What is is it strength to break out of the ice?
It is a DC 17 at the end of his turn. Strength saving throw.
That's a 22.
That breaks free.
So it's like the cold shock of ice. He breaks free, and I'm gonna roll his wisdom save to see if he is still confused. He rolls a 20. So
Breaks it.
so actually, this cold ice seems to like wake Cinderblock up a little bit, and he breaks out of it, and then he also seems to be clear-minded once more.
Okay. So does he have reactions again?
Yes.
It looks like he will. After your
Okay.
turn, he's gonna get to start doing reactions again.
So on my turn he still does not.
Well, he does right now, but he just spent his turn. At the end of your turn, he'll get to do a legendary action.
No, what I need to know is
He
do
will
I need
be
to
able
use a
to make
disengage to
yeah.
get away from him without?
Yes, you will have to disengage,
Okay, then I will make 2 attacks this time.
but he's looking very low.
I'm still gonna. Yeah, I'm not
Mhm.
endangering this. There's still another final
Yeah.
form to deal with.
Yes.
In which radiant damage will probably be very important. So, that is a 34 and a 33. Both of those hit. A 12 and a 13. Very bad rolls. So a 6 and a 6. That's 12 damage.
Okay.
Is that
Alright.
enough to do it?
No, he's
Okay.
still up.
Yeah,
But,
I just give him 2 Superman punches in the face. Realize that he is very much more aware and very much more hostile and aggressive, and I use my final action to disengage
all right, hasty
and
boy.
zoom out of there.
Now, at the end of your turn, as you swing away, he does want to try to swing at you, but you're too fast, and so he's going to then use a reaction to well, he's got 2 reactions, so because it's both of them. So the first thing that happens is that Cinderblock flails wildly of his own like initiative, basically, and is going to strike at Beast Boy.
put his Cinderblock arm right through my gutty air ducts.
Your gutty air ducts.
Ew.
That was the grossest way you could have done that.
A 26 to hit.
my gastamin.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
no.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Oh. You disgust me.
Disgust me. Disgust.
All right. Oh wow. Yeah. 26 points of damage.
Ouch. Okay. Okay. I am
All right.
still air.
Still air.
Still airballing.
All right. So then the cockpit opens.
The cock!
Yeah!
Shoot him!
He opened his cockpit.
Yes, we
I was
did.
muted, so you didn't hear me like scream.
All right. You are shooting Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, let me Google how to do that real quick because I forgot to do that in my downtime.
Yeah. Okay.
I was playing Neopets.
Damn it. I want to be mad at y'all, but why do some of you have to be so valid? And no, Johnny, that's not you ever.
Thank you.
I love. She
What
has
level
a
are we
bag,
again?
and she has a bag, and I love it. That says your Neopets are dying.
It's true. Okay, I don't quite have 3 beams yet, but I got 2.
2
Mhm.
beams.
Yeah.
Alright, the first one's 33. That was
Okay,
almost
that'll hit.
20.
Yep.
28. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So both of
I'm
those
assuming
will
they
hit
both
him.
hit, yeah.
Yes.
I do 15 damage straight to that motherfucker's face.
Nice. So he comes out of this and he pulls out his gun and he's aiming at basically, well, he fires off a shot like basically this is like at the end of your well no, he comes out with his gun because he wants to start shooting at people who are in range or different things, but then 2 blasts fly at him and hit and strike him. Ugh. He turns, he looks at you, Raven, and he goes, and he points his gun at you and he shoots.
No touchy! No. Wait, aren't I out of range?
It's a gun.
It's a
Yeah,
gun.
guns have range, I promise.
Well, guns do have range, and it's usually pretty good. In this case, his range for his Smith & Wesson 500 is 150, 600. So
Then why are we not using guns?
I don't know. You're
Holy
heroes
shit,
or
dude.
something.
Can I,
Yeah. You're working.
damn, I probably can't, have Misty Step ready, huh?
No, this is a reaction situation. You're using yours to shoot at him when he comes out, and then he is
Wow, this
in
is
a
very
reaction.
dramatic.
I don't like this. Can I dodge it?
Well, we'll see. We'll see if it hits
this
you.
will kill me.
Okay. Well, it won't kill you.
I don't know.
Killing rules, instant kill rules in D&D are it has to do twice your maximum hit points in one shot.
Yes, this is a gun though, so I'm
Yeah.
scared.
All right, so it is, yes, and it's not even the first time
40
in
minutes
this
my max HP.
adventure that you've been shot by guns. So, all right,
Or that I've even gone down, for that matter.
all right. So,
Yeah, what's your AC with the mage armor?
so mage armor
I have
for
the
her.
shield too.
Yeah. So,
Shield reaction.
mage armor is it's 13 plus something. What is it? Plus dex, I think, which I think is a +1, and then when you use mage armor, I think it brings it up to a 19.
And I think I still have my
No.
shield reaction as
Yeah.
well.
Sorry, that's what I meant. That last thing. So it's 14 for mage armor, and then when you use shield, it's 19. So he has to get he has to get a 19 to hit you.
I hope he rolls not a 19. I hate my life.
He rolled a 23.
Can I just say I'm down? Jesus.
Okay, well, yes, it does hit you. So, and there's no carryover damage. So, yes, it does. You guys all see this big flash, this blinding flat muzzle flare in the dark, and then Raven slumps onto the ground as a bullet flies through her shoulder, and she
Raven!
falls unconscious.
No!
Raven!
All right, it
How much
is
damage
now.
did it do though?
I can roll that if you want.
Yeah, because watch it end up
I
being
want
like
to know.
as much as my hit
I want
points.
to know.
I
Can you
don't
show
think.
me? Can you
I don't
show me
think
how
it
much
will.
gun damage it does?
Yeah, we want to know how much the gun does, man.
Yeah, what if
Yeah.
it does 2
What
damage? What if it does 2 damage and I'm still up?
What's Raven's maximum hit points?
58, I think.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay, so
Yeah,
as long
no.
as it doesn't do like
I still
200
want to
damage,
know.
you're not dead.
Yeah, no, it did 25.
Okay.
Yeah, it like shattered your collarbone,
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ow.
but you're a superhero, so that does you can just walk that off.
Except I
But
can't
you-
because I am on the ground.
Yes, and speaking of which, it is your turn. So please make a death saving throw.
Oh my god. How do I roll these again?
You just roll. It's a straight
Is it D20?
D20 roll. Yes,
9.
that's a failure.
I know. Dude, I'm really bad at death saving throws. Ask Paul and Krista.
She's notoriously.
She's
yeah.
rolled a nat 1 on a death saving roll. And
Yeah,
it
on my second death saving throw, I rolled a nat 1 and killed my character.
Oh my god.
So I don't want to be down. Why did you shoot me?
When anybody has any way of healing, we're going to get Raven, okay?
Yes. Roger that.
All right, it
Yes.
is Cyborg. It's your turn.
Wait,
He-
is the
he
cop
popped. No, he went back into it after the reaction.
Now I've got this weird visual image of like Cinderblock having like a giant mechanical like penis head on top of him, and it like opens and this guy takes his head out and shoots people with a pistol and goes back into the tip of the cock.
I'm going to.
Well,
still
that's
be,
a you problem.
I'm going to still be just rage shooting at the cockpit now, because I'm like, get back here, dude! I'll teach you to hurt my friends.
Okay.
That's there's 13 hits.
No, that's also natural one.
Yes, it is. 28 hits though.
Yes, that does
Yee.
hit.
13 points of lightning damage right in the cockpit.
Okay. He's looking really hurt. Like one more hit will take him down.
Who? Cinderblock?
Cinderblock. Yeah, he's.
Oh, I
looking
feel
really
like I. You know what? I'm just gonna drop him.
Oh, well, he won't take any bludgeoning damage from the fall, but you do.
Oh, no,
can
he
drop
won't?
him. No.
No, he won't. He can't be killed by a falling whale, so like that's an idea.
All right, but okay. There's a vampire inside the cockpit that's gonna be tumbling around inside of that little cockpit. I think it's worth it. I'm gonna drop him.
Mhm. Now, I would say no good mech would be designed in such a way where the pilot would get like destroyed if it fell over. So, also the Tasha's rules splits fall damage between like 2 targets if there's 2 targets involved, and if there's no damage happening to the first target.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah. So, all right. So, but
I just meteor. What's the Final Fantasy VII attack? Meteor something or another, where he just chucks him, or is it Final Fantasy VIII? Yeah,
don't care.
it's Zell. He just chucks him at the ground.
Yeah.
All right. You boom, you chuck him onto the ground.
And then I fly myself right down there at him and grab on Cinderblock on the ground. It's not a grapple at this point. I'm just like, I'm about to shoot you again.
Don't
Okay.
shoot him. Punch him so that we don't take a life.
I can't. That's all my actual attacks. I'm just
Yeah.
grabbing onto the cockpit, being like
Mhm.
holding my blaster up to it.
All
Hey,
right.
Starfire here with a casual reminder not to re-traumatize the team and cause that thing to happen again.
Okay, I'm gonna look over and see that Raven got shot with the freaking gun. I'm gonna dash over to her, or not dash. I'm just gonna fly over with my 90 fly speed, and I'm gonna drop out of my air elemental form. I'm gonna be like Raven, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 4th level to try and get her back up. She gets 17 HP.
Okay, you have 17
She's
HP.
not dying.
Oh my god, I'm alive.
Yeah, so Beast Boy, you go over to her and heal her.
I'm
You
like
see-
panicked, and I just like
Yeah.
heal her. And I'm just like,
Raven,
please be
she's
okay.
yeah, she's lying there. You've never seen her look this vulnerable, where she's just kind of bleeding out into the desert sand, and there's a lot of anxiety in your chest as you heal her. But she does open her eyes and sit up. Still in pain, but okay.
I'm going to throw another confusion flash.
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep that cock closed.
I want to try to avoid Cyborg wherever he's at right now.
Okay, yeah.
It's a 10-foot radius. Is he above him?
I don't know. Are you on top of the cock?
I'm on top of the cock. Like I just grabbed onto the cock, and it looks like I'm about to punch the cockpit, but it's like my blaster's charging up.
Dude, I was drinking.
So maybe that's what she said.
You, with your movement, you could probably run up and with your like magical key fist, probably kill Steel or non-lethal kill Steel with melee if you wanted.
Listen, I don't have very many hit points.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna stay back here for now.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom save. Yeah, so basically, Cinderblock has to roll it, and Logan has to roll it. So, and it's a gadget, it's not magic, because this thing actually does have resistance against spells, but it doesn't have
Resistance to gadgets.
Yeah, it doesn't have advantage against, like, gadget effects. So,
Go gadget confusion.
alright. That is a 2, so he is confused again. A 24.
Yeah.
So he's okay, but it's still very bad for him to have Cinderblock this way. All right,
That's
so it is now. Oh, I also wasn't having him do more reactions. That's fine. That's fine. Now he can't, so I missed my opportunity. So you throw another confusion disc, and it goes off, and Cyborg is confused again. Or not Cyborg, Cinderblock. So it is Cinderblock's turn. Go ahead and roll the confusion disc for him.
That's a 3, which means he doesn't do anything.
Cool. He does not do anything.
Just like those veggie tail pirates.
All right. Nice. He doesn't do anything. So Starfire, it is your turn.
Take him, Starfire.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly over with 2 faithful punches.
Knock him out. Knock him out. Non-lethally.
20 and a 25. The first hit is a 12, so 6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the second hit is a 17, so 8 damage.
How do you want to defeat Cinderblock? Or Mecha
Yeah, so
Cinderblock?
I think I fly over with like sort of a ridiculous looking extended flying sidekick because I'm just like flying for like 20 feet at him.
Yeah.
I slam into his face as he's like, collapsed on the ground or whatever.
Mhm.
And I say, and then I raise my fist and I say, "This is for my friend Raven, who you the no-scoped." And then I punch him in the face.
Okay, amazing. So he's basically, Cinderblock kind of starts to slightly sit up, and you fly in and kick him in the face and deliver your line, and then just boom, like Superman punch, like him in the face, and he into the ground. But you kind of see him go. He goes, and he kind of like, he looks a little like, his expression looks a little more peaceful as his eyes close and he lays there unconscious. Yeah, is that the end of your turn?
I still fly off afterwards because there's a vampire in there.
Right, fair enough. So what then happens is at the end of basically at the end of your turn, the cockpit he kicks the cockpit open, kind of breaks a bit, but also flies open. And he stands there, and he runs out with his movement. He can use his movement without provoking an opportunity attack. Let me get this thing, and he's gonna move 30 feet. I use an American Vampire thing. It's not exactly what he looks like, but
An American Vampire in Korak.
he runs out into the field there. And if y'all will indulge me some monologuing.
I've already got my switch
Oh,
out.
of course.
We promise not to shoot him in the face as he monologues.
I was about to say, shoot him in the face.
Listen, it happens within 6 seconds.
I'm not in any forms right now. I'm not gonna engage right now.
All right. So basically, he runs out into the field, and as he comes to a stop out there, and he eyes the battlefield. He has his pistol. He has his hand hovering over his holster, and he also, in another hand, he seemed to take it out of kind of a place where he was storing it in Mecha, in Cinderblock. He has a large. It thunks on the tip, thunks onto the ground. Damn it!
He's a large what?
That tip.
It's a big.
Well, hello there.
It's a great sword, and he seems to be wielding it with one hand, just out of his enhanced strength and probably thousands of years of training with it. He's able to wield this sword with one arm, and it's also got this jagged, like curved hook on the end.
What in the name of Devil May Cry is this?
And he looks around and says, well done, kids. You really have cornered me in every conceivable way. But I'm not done quite yet. And you know what's the damnedest thing? It's that I should have seen all this coming sooner. Them using my past, a better version of me, and twisting it up to drag me down. It's exactly what I've come to expect from humans. Hell, you must think I'm some kind of unimaginable evil. But the truth is, I never could make up a scheme quite as depraved as mortal man. The most deplorable minds exist within your rank. Minds that mix up some mighty putrid concoctions. I just facilitate these plans' success. So you can respond to him if you would like, but that is his reaction to run out there and do that. And it is Raven's turn.
Raven and I are not the man.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So is he like down?
No, he is.
Came out of the Cinderblock body, and he's standing there with the big ass sword in one hand, and he did a big monologue, and he's
monologuing
in the middle
okay.
of the battlefield. Yeah.
How hurt does he look?
Well, he just has the damage from when you hit him with the Eldritch Blast. He hasn't yet healed from that. He took damage from your Mind Spike a while ago. He kind of bled out of his nose, but he had since regenerated that HP.
Oh, yeah, because he's a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Radiant damage stops him from regenerating, though, which is where I'm...
Right.
Yeah.
Is Raven up yet, or is she still bleeding out?
Yeah, I have like 17 HP.
Okay, good.
Okay, does he have a gun still?
Yes, he still has a gun.
Can I?
Telekinesis the gun out of his hand?
That was kind of what I was thinking.
Or the sword, either one.
Can I do that?
You can, yes.
Without getting, like, in range?
Yeah, I mean, telekinesis, I think, has like a 60-foot range.
I want to steal his gun.
You want to steal his gun? Yes, go ahead and make that check.
This is some Jedi stuff right here.
I don't want to get shot again, so I'm just gonna take it.
Yeah.
20.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so spellcasting ability means it's just the plus 10, not the plus 14.
Oh, my bad. So then subtract 4 from that. 16.
All right. 16.
My bad.
All right. And let me do his
Trying to be
strength.
OP over here.
No problem. It's one of those things that's like annoyingly specific. He rolls an 18, so it's just barely enough where you nearly yank. He has his hand over the pistol kind of like on his side, and it starts to fly out, but he quickly like reaches out and grabs it with his hand. It's glowing black in his grip now, but he wrests it free of your pull. He goes, tricky there. All right.
I can't hold any type of reaction that would save me from getting shot again, can I?
No.
Anybody have heat metal?
No.
Heat the gunmetal.
Shoots a hot bullet at you.
Oh no!
I'm just gonna. Yeah, okay. It's
All right.
fine.
It is now the end of your turn, so he's going to use one of his reactions. So he takes his gun and he kind of like turns, and he knows he's basically looking at who's close to him, who's going to probably be heading to him. And so he turns and looks at Cyborg, and he basically from his hip, he like hit, does like a hip shot and shoots the gun at you. That's a 16 to hit, though.
Does not hit. Just
all right.
Glances off my shoulder blade. Tink!
Yes, it does. And he goes, he just kind of laughs at you, kind of resisting that and kind of looking like you might run towards him or shoot at him. He goes, you fight so hard to stop me, but do you understand how much hell your leaders will raise without my guidance? A short time ago, by my reckoning, your leadership grew a bit of a spine, pushed me out of their plans, and all they got was disaster, dying by droves in a jungle. I just waited for them to crawl back to me. And he kind of just like opens his arms like with that in a gesture with that like last like sentence.
I say, this isn't about what you do for a living. This is the fact that you want to kill us.
All right, it is your turn, Cyborg.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't. But that gun wasn't too bad, but still, that was kind of decisive on what I'm gonna do next. Yeah, I'm going to third level spell slot heat that gun.
Okay, so you so that just happens, right? That just happens.
Yeah, it's
that's hilarious.
3d8 damage.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll that.
He can try to keep holding onto it if he so desires, but
yeah,
it's going to have consequences. It's 16 damage.
That's not bad. And then
I just kind of hold my utility at it. It's like a giant hair dryer, and it just shoots microwaves at the gun.
Nice. He goes, ah! And he throws it on the ground after taking the damage. It's less about like if he could power through holding on to it, and more about like it superheating like this is probably just like warping the metal and stuff. He doesn't want to hold on to that. He's like, damn. All right. So that is now the end of your turn. You don't move any closer to him, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
All right.
Well, I think I'm gonna try. Okay, we don't want if I hide behind Cinderblock, Cinderblock could die. So
maybe, I don't know.
I think I'm actually, because I know that, and I don't want Cinderblock to just straight up die, I'm actually going to strafe about 10 feet away from him.
All right. So
there we go.
He does see that you're the one with some kind of ranged potential, and he also sees the situation. So he then, at the end of your turn, is going to use his movement to run up right in front of you and get in your face. All right.
Okay, so I had just healed Raven, so my hand is on her shoulder, and I like she had just got like injured, and I see him like shooting at Cyborg, and I just turn and I growl and I charge at him, and I turn into a Triceratops.
Nice.
Or no, I'm gonna turn into a T-Rex. Excuse me.
Okay.
Because what's better than fighting an ancient relic with something prehistoric? I don't know. And I'm gonna charge at him as fast as I can and just try and swallow this vampire.
Okay.
I only rolled a 14.
All right, you run forward as a big dinosaur and you try to chomp down on him, but he just kind of lifts up like with this kind of like downward angle, like he's holding it, his sword like down. He like blocks with his sword and like pushes against in the dirt. He's like, boo! There's this big like shockwave as he holds back the T-Rex with his vampire strength, and this sword kind of in between your teeth.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna see how this goes.
Yep.
Sure, why not? That's not a bad idea. I'm going to try and hit him with a bolo attack. See what happens.
Okay. Go ahead and make your ranged attack rolls.
24.
24 will hit. All right. So Ebola goes around him and he is restrained by it.
Ebola.
Nice.
Now, question for you.
Ebola.
Does that count as an ammunition disc, or can I also throw a birdarang?
You can also throw a birdarang.
Nice. Then I'll also throw a birdarang.
Yeah.
It's a 25.
All right. A 25 will also hit. And you can make that do bludgeoning or slashing damage.
Let's do slashing damage.
All right.
I don't see what the damage is for it, though.
Oh, well, it's a boomerang. So it should be whatever a boomerang is. I think it's a D4.
D4.
Yeah.
6.
6 slashing damage. All right. It swings and slashes into his face. It also comes back to you because
Nice.
it's a boomerang. So it slashes into his face. He's like, ah.
That is the end of my turn.
All right. Now it is his turn. He sees the situation. He's like, he looks at the big T-Rex there that he's holding back, and he goes, oh, now that's not very nice. He says, I did really think we had a lot in common. Garfield, Logan. And you feel this influence wash over you as he looks into your eyes. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Wisdom's not my strong suit. Well, it's better than my intelligence.
I got really confused for just an instant because I'm like, wait, Logan is his name.
I know.
All right. Wisdom. I rolled a 10.
All right, you are charmed by him.
Oh shoot!
So, the charmed target regards the vampire as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. Although the target isn't under the vampire's control, it takes the vampire's requests or actions in the most favorable way it can, and it is a willing target of the vampire's bite attack.
Oh shoot!
Each time the vampire or the vampire's companions do anything harmful to the target, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success. Otherwise, the effect lasts 24 hours, or until the vampire is destroyed, is on a different plane of existence than the target, or takes a bonus action to end the effect. So, basically, all of these, like, weird, silly, like, ADHD hallucination imaginings that you've had about, oh, his last name is the same as my last name. That's weird. They all are like, no, he must be like a part of my family. Like you're just you suddenly start to justify that idea in your head. And like everything up to this point you rationalize as a misunderstanding from you and your friends that you have now been revealed the truth about. And but you're not like against your friends, but you want to protect Logan now.
Okay. And did you say that if I get hit, I make saving throws? Is that what happens?
If you get hit by him or one
By
of
him.
his companions.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, this lasts for a day.
He has. Oh shoot. He has a defender T-Rex now.
Oh, no. Just want to
Anybody
kill him
have
faster.
any like really good anti-magic or anything?
I have Dispel Magic.
Would that work?
That might work. Can
I
you
was
do
kind
that
of-
on a spell? I think you can do that on a
Maybe.
do that on a charm.
I don't know. I mean, this is
I'm kind of saving that for
Well,
Revivify, but
it is stated as magic against this magic or be charmed by the vampire, so it's possible, but we'll see.
Just good to keep in mind, even if we don't end up going that route right away.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so I turn my intense T-Rex glare, like I kind of like wrap protectively around him, and I like glare out at you all.
All right. So
Say to Beast Boy.
that is his turn, however, and it is Starfire's turn.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to rule that I think I've probably used up my haste at this point. I mean, would you say it's been like 10 turns?
It's very possible. I think so. Wait, you did it like at the beginning, right?
Yeah, I did it pretty early on, so I would say
Yeah.
So I think I am unfortunately going to spend this turn hasting myself again.
Okay. Yeah, because if it drops, then you are lethargy. So that's not great.
Oh, true. I forgot about that. Am I able to loop right into a second one?
I don't know how that works. I'm going to say that's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I actually forgot about that.
All right.
But also, just it's been integral to all my strategies, so...
Yeah, all right.
So I'm hasting again.
All right. So, you can haste again, and then you'll still have one action with which you can do something.
Oh, true. You're right. I wasn't even thinking about that.
It can't be like a spell. It has to be like an unarmed strike or like a dash, disengage, or hide.
Okay. Yeah. Starbolts are not just a regular attack. That was a question, but I know the answer. I can't think of much I can do with only one action right now, honestly. Unless, friend Raven, do you wish to leave this place? The one thing I can to do with my action is carry you further away if you need that.
I mean, is it looking pretty bad right now? Like, I know he's got a T-Rex.
It's looking mixed. The T-Rex is against us now, but we do seem to be hitting him, and he hasn't, downed anybody yet.
Mm-hmm.
Except for me.
Except for you, yeah. So it's up to you, because you did seem... You're pretty low on health, right? And you were kind of intimidated by the gun that he shot you with.
Yeah. Now, do keep in mind, so he doesn't have the gun in his possession anymore because it was heat metalled out of his hand. But he also, and also, Raven, you can like teleport very far away if you want to.
Yeah. So this isn't something that I would need to bother to do anyway. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, I think I will just end my turn taking the dodge action, because why the hell not?
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So at the end of your turn, then he laughs there, and he's going to swing his sword at well, that was his turn, and he didn't take radiant damage, so he does regen a little bit.
Yeah. No, okay, radiant damage. It's got to be.
Yeah.
I mean, my plan is to basically do the haste thing, fly over and starbolt him every turn, so he maintains the damage that he's taking from you guys.
Mm-hmm. All right. So he starts to heal. He healed a little bit on that turn when he charmed Beast Boy, and now he is going to swing his sword at you, Cyborg.
What a jerk!
Yes, that's a 16. Will that hit you?
That does not hit me.
Okay, you just lift your arms in like this boxing like guard, and it sparks against your arms, but doesn't do any lasting damage to you. But he laughs, and he is gonna deliver another reaction dialogue. He says, "Yeah, well." So the last thing that was said to him was when you were said, "Look, this isn't about your job. This is about, you trying to kill us." He says, "Even so, it won't go well. They've got this new notion. What do they call it again? Oh, yes, nation building. Can you even imagine the chaos they'll sow in the world without my direction?" And as he's slashing at you. And now... Oh, yeah, you can respond.
I yell, "Do you even have a soul?"
That was so random.
It is, but he's like, I'm not meaning it necessarily metaphysically. I'm basically implying, are you even human anymore?
Okay.
Or maybe I should
feels...
say that. But
Cyborg's been obsessed with the nature of the soul for many.
That's true.
Episodes.
It would make sense for me to put it in that context.
He's just gonna throw that out there as like this like weird an opportunity to indulge his curiosity and also be like actually deliver a very hurtful jab.
That's kind of racist.
It's meant as a jab, but yes, it's definitely a piece of me is probably coming through that's
right.
Like, what is this sucker?
Yeah. All right. So now, Raven, it is your turn. You see that Beast Boy has been charmed and is now defending Logan.
So if I fire an Eldritch Blast, is the T-Rex gonna just tank it?
Well, you can move and hit him, but it might elicit some sort of response from the T-Rex, but what kind of response that is up to Beast Boy's interpretation of how best to defend Logan.
I don't know. I guess I Eldritch Blast because I don't know what else to do.
No, listen, that's the Warlock way. You've got it.
I'm just worried that I'm going to elicit the rage of this fucking T-Rex.
Well,
or I'm gonna hit it. One of the two.
You can also move into the air if you want. So I can leave you where you are and just say you move up into the air and shoot down from above.
Oh yeah, that's fine because the T-Rex can't get me in the air. Duh.
Yeah,
let's do that.
I mean, who knows what else Beast Boy might choose to turn into, but yes, that's true as well.
That's
All
the
right.
first attack, 32.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit.
And do the second one, and then I'll roll damage. 18?
That will also hit.
Okay. And 7 damage.
Okay. All right, you pelt him with some strikes, and as you fly up into the air, and at the end of your turn, he glances up. He says, "A soul. I've got enough of whatever I need to look at to make sure you don't kill yourselves, and that's exactly what'll happen. Humans, they'll destroy themselves, and then what? Better question, what'll I even eat? Better let me live on as a parasite that'll keep you alive than to consume yourselves for good." And now he's gonna he's gonna strike at Cyborg again with the sword, his second reaction.
I can't wait for the final boss of this game that's going to be Dick Cheney causing
9/11. He unfortunately, it doesn't do anything again as it just bounces off your arms.
Wow, he's just he's not doing too good with that sword, huh?
I imagine this versus Robin somehow. Which, maybe. But now it is your turn, Cyborg.
Yeah, I kind of like that I'm tanking these sword strikes. I think I'm going to go and grapple him.
Okay.
I grab him. That's a 30 to grapple.
All right. He has to make a contested acrobatics or
Good
athletics.
Luck.
Yeah, I know, but we'll see. 15. So no, you do grab tightly onto his arm.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna open up the some panels on my arm that are grabbing him, and just magic missile him in the face.
Okay. Wait, is that an action or bonus action?
Oh, you're right. You're right. I can't do them both. You are dead right. Sorry, man. Then that means I'm just going to lightning launcher him in the face. Uh, for with disadvantage, of course. Does 15 hit?
No.
All right. I just with the same arm that's grappling him. I just am like, and it just shoots over his shoulder.
All right. Now it is Beast Boy's turn. Beast Boy, what would you like to do?
Cyborg has hurt my master.
Oh no!
I am going to try and whap him with my tail.
Nice.
No, Beast Boy, I'm your friend.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
You can't talk as a dinosaur, I guess.
Do it.
No. I just growl and roar and 30 to hit. That is a nat 20.
Ah!
No.
Hilarious. All right,
That
go ahead
is a
and roll.
nat 20. All right.
So yeah, double your damage dice for a tail attack.
Okay. That would be 68 plus 7 dice.
Oh my god.
Holy
I
shoot.
thought you we're about to say 68 damage.
So
No, 6d8.
yeah, 38 damage. Now you are resistant because you're like naturally resistant.
Not to bludgeon, or
No, yes, you are to bludgeon. Yes.
I thought it was just slashing and piercing.
Yeah, no, but that didn't make sense. So I
Yeah,
changed.
so I'm gonna
Okay.
smack him with my tail, and then I'm gonna roar in his face to try and like intimidate him to like
Mhm.
back off from my vampire friend.
Okay, how much damage was that? I'm
my
sorry.
family.
So it's half of 38. So it's
Okay.
19.
19, yeah. Yeah, Cyborg sparking from all his orifices.
Ew. All right.
Orifice.
Okay. Har har.
That shouldn't be funny.
He sees this situation not going amazingly, and so he's going to use his reaction, his movement thing, to move 30 feet without provoking an opportunity attack.
You see, he still has that bolo around him.
Oh, shoot. I
you know
forgot
he's
about that.
So,
right?
Sir is restrained. And did that break Cyborg's restrained on him?
No. Yeah, you're right on both accounts. I totally forgot about the bola. So he should have been also rolling at disadvantage, but he missed.
I
anyway.
realized that halfway through, but he was missing anyway.
Yeah. All right. So actually, he looks over at Robin. He sees these bolas wrapped around his waist, and he's like, ugh, and he's got a hand on him. He should probably figure out how to get out of that. But, so I guess his last thing will be a disadvantage strike at Cyborg.
Disadvantage strike.
Yeah.
I like hearing that.
That's wrong. Sorry, that was not in that 20. I accidentally rolled equals.
0 successes.
Oh, come on. If he hits me, I get to blind him.
A 15 won't hit you.
Nope.
All right, so he tries to slash again, but he can't hit you.
He's just slapping at me while I hold him at my full arm's length.
All right, Robin, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to throw a confusion flash on this side of him to get Beast Boy and Logan.
All right, so they both have to make wisdom save.
I use Beast Boy's wisdom, I think.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, okay.
All right, he rolled a 17.
Oh, dang it all.
All right, but it could get Beast Boy, so we'll see.
My gosh.
So unfortunately, this trick doesn't work again. And that is your action. You still have movement and, I guess, bonus action.
I'm going to move 45 feet this way.
All right. Towards Cinder Block for audio reference.
Yes. Actually, bonus action dash and get behind Cinder Block.
All right, so you run up behind the fallen body of Cinderblock. He's slumbering there. All right, it is now Logan's turn. He's like, ugh. He has this this bola on him, so he wants to get that off of him. So it's a strength check, I believe, to break out.
Yes.
Yeah, is that on the end of his turn?
Can use an action to make a strength check.
Okay, that is a 20.
That'll definitely do it.
So he breaks out. Also, he hasn't taken radiant damage, correct? No.
Nope.
No.
So he heals. He's going to heal another 20.
Ah, gee.
So he has healed up a good bit because for a couple rounds he didn't take any radiant.
Okay, so with haste,
Mhm.
can I do Starbolt and an attack and 2 attacks?
You can do Starbolt and an attack, yes, or like any spell and an attack.
Right. Oh, then I can't disengage.
That's correct.
Okay.
But you can also do those things from range in the sky. So.
Well, I can't. Yeah, I can't punch him. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I will fly over. Oh wait, what is the range on my Star Bolts again? I haven't used those in a while because punching folks is usually better. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, I am in range already. That's a good range. Okay, I think I can center that so that it is only hitting him within the 20-foot circle, and yes. I am going to. I guess if I have a quip now, it'll have to be yelled because I'm not up close. So I'll be like, "You do not have to keep faking the accent. We know that the accent is fake already." And and I'm going to start hurling starbolts at him.
He goes. Oh yeah, I know, but when I get excited, and then a bunch of starbolts explode on it. A 14 will not succeed.
No, absolutely not.
No. So he takes the full radiant damage. Okay, so yeah, I had it at 3d8, but I think I did upgrade it to 4d8 because it should be that for scaling, even though I originally had that written as being 4d8 at 11th level.
Okay.
But honestly, those abilities need to be pumped a little bit, so let's just go with that.
Okay.
And I should have done that for cyborgs too, but we didn't get to that.
Okay. Yeah, so I am going to do that. That's 4d8 radiant damage, so pretty bad roll, but 12 radiant damage. And I think that's gotta be... Oh, well, I guess with what I have left, I will do the dodge action. I'm going to move a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm going to... I'm 95 feet away from him right now. I would like to move back to be... Yeah, okay, right now I'm 105 feet away from him, which I'm hoping is pretty good.
I mean, really, he's being held by Cyborg, so his targets are restricted to Cyborg. So he's going to...
Yeah.
Can you give me like commands?
No, he can't. You're like you view him as like a friend. He's not like you're in control of you.
Yeah. He can make requests and you would consider them very favorably and maybe obey, but
okay.
At the end of the turn, yeah, I'm going to give him, it's no longer disadvantage because he's not restrained by Bola anymore. So I'm going to give him an attack with his sword against Cyborg. That's a 23 to hit.
Ah!
All right.
Is it a magical sword?
It's... Well, that's not relevant for this, but...
Okay.
It does do a decent little bit. So you take 2d6 plus 4 plus 2d6 piercing damage as the hook swings down and the sword digs into you, and the hook also sinks into the metal a bit. Now you are resistant, so that's 18 points, but that'll be halved.
Okay.
Because you're a robot. But the hook is jammed into your metal arm. So basically, you have him grabbed by the one arm, and he swings his sword onto your other side, and like has this hook in like your shoulder, like your upper arm. And so he basically has you grappled now in the Hey, sorry about that, but a little bit of the recording got lost. I tried really hard to find it, but it wasn't saved. Thankfully, it was only a few minutes, maybe about 10 minutes, and D&D combat turns that only came out to a few things happening. So I'm just going to tell you guys what happened, and then we'll jump right back in. So, Cyborg got attacked again. He got bitten, and that was very dramatic because he was actually really low on health and almost died or was knocked unconscious from this bite. But in reaction to that, he used something he mentioned a bit earlier in the episode, an aspect of his radiant weapon, I believe, and was able to blind Logan. Then Beast Boy went. Beast Boy, wanting to protect Logan, decided to curl up kind of like a big cat, but as a T-Rex, around Logan and Cyborg in order to give them both full cover, blocking them off from the rest of the team. Then it was immediately Robin's turn, and Robin asked me if he could try to jump in to the space before Beast Boy was able to cover it up with his T-Rex body. I let him roll acrobatics, but he didn't roll high enough, so he got in halfway and got stuck in between his tail and the rest of the body, with his arms still out, able to punch, but wasn't able to, but was stuck there basically horizontally. And that is where we come back. All right, so now back to the rest. You are stuck in between his tail and part of his body, with half your body in to the alcove that he's created. But you are stuck there with your arms out. You can reach and swipe with your hands at him, but you can't reach your utility belt for any gadgets.
Okay, I'm going to try and punch him then.
Okay, go ahead.
And it's an advantage, right? Because he's blinded.
Yes.
So that's a 18 for the first hit.
Well, you are restrained, so it cancels out.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
So that's an 18 for the first hit.
Okay. All right.
That hit?
Yes.
Okay. Then my second hit is a 12.
That does not hit.
So I'm also going to try a stunning strike. 10 damage. He's actually stunned.
That's a 9, so he fails.
Oh
Yay,
my
he is
God.
actually stunned. That's good. So,
That's good.
all right. So, he is stunned. He freezes up there as you dive in and you manage to swing a punch and like jab him in the liver, and he kind of stumbles and he seems like tensed up from that. All right, so
Hold up. Bonus action. Punch him again.
okay, yes,
It's a 25.
that will hit.
10 damage again.
Okay, so that's 10 more damage. That's great. So, all right.
I yell, Cyborg, take his blade!
All right.
I'll try.
It is now his turn.
Stunned.
Let me see about his reach.
Was it by Starbolt last turn?
Yeah, so we shouldn't regenerate this turn.
Yeah. Well, he's stunned, so he can't do anything on his turn. Starfire, it is your turn. Yeah. And we have, and he's enwrapped in a big lizard.
Okay, so I can't hit him. That is the ruling, right?
You can't hit him. He's in full cover. You'd have to do something about this big lizard wrapped around him.
But in order to do something about this big lizard, I have to use an action.
Mhm.
So that fucking sucks. Thank you.
Yes.
Causing problems as usual.
I do have I have a kind of physics question, which I would argue I would know something about, being a person who uses magic in this universe.
Okay.
If I were to shrink this dinosaur, would it crush the people in the dinosaur?
I don't know. Let me see. About.
Or would he just like slip off? Like,
I don't think it would crush, especially because they'd be pushing against him, like kind of at an equal rate of him losing strength and shrinking. So it basically would just force open his. He'd be like a big raptor standing next to them, as opposed to.
right, yeah, and likely would not be able to get full power.
Yes. So he would
Yeah.
go to large size.
Yep. Unfortunately, I will have to, for the time being, get a little close. So yeah,
You just try and rip me off of
we can just go back onto
it. Yeah.
it. I say, big Dinosaurus, become a cute lizard, and I shrink you, and I use reduce.
All right. So to make a
Can I
save.
make a save, I think?
Yeah, it's it should be. If the target is unwilling, it can make a Constitution saving throw.
What is my save DC for this purpose?
Oh, it would be the bad one.
Oh, would it? Great. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's charisma plus 8, right? I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? That bad? Oh, wait. I guess at least proficiency will be added. I think.
Yes.
You're over.
Oh, you know, this is also a thing where you would know it's like this large, powerful creature is like, it's probably gonna have good Constitution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Could I?
yeah.
It's a creative move, but can I backtrack that?
Yeah, no problem.
Fuck. Okay. That was a fun idea, but my
Mhm.
stats are shit. I'm such an underpowered character, you guys. Please feel bad for me. Okay, fine. I'll do the Superman thing. I'll
Alright.
go in and I'll try and just yank this dino off.
Okay.
Yank me
He's
off.
gonna yank the dino off.
I'm gonna
All right.
yank Beast Boy off.
All right.
Versus all
Roll.
these witnesses.
All right. Y'all make contested strength checks.
Oh, gee.
How long does his stunning last?
Round.
Okay.
So that's a 23. Your turn. Beast Boy.
Okay. Yours is, I think it's like a +6 or something.
It's +7.
All right.
Yeah, strength +7.
Wow.
15. Okay.
All right.
Ooh,
Good. You
failed.
actually you go in and you grab by the tail and you basically just like unpeel and toss to the side. Dugush. You also let's see. Well, you know, I could have also said that that's like a contest. What that would technically be really is like a contested grapple. So you have the tail and you can pull and peel him away, and you can also move half your speed with him if you want.
Yeah, do you want to toss me to the side?
Okay. Now wait. So is he still wrapped around them right now?
Not if you
I'm just
have him
thinking
grappled.
action economy here. What do I have action to do right now?
If you move with him, you will pull him away from that.
Okay. I will pull him away.
All right. Yeah, you can move half your speed.
Oh, half speed. Okay. So wait, let me do some quick measurements. So I drag the dinosaur all the way over here.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah, I should be able to do that.
it's like
And
70 feet or something.
yeah, I'm estimating, but it is under my movement capabilities. So I yanked the dinosaur 70 feet away from his beloved master, and geez, what do I do with this dinosaur? Yeah, I guess he's grappled, right? Can I like
Yes.
restrain him?
No. You need a grappler feat, I think, for that.
Okay, so he's as held by me as he can get, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that'll be good for now. I've brought the dinosaur away. I'm
Mhm.
sorry I couldn't do the radiant damage. It's all up to you guys right now.
Okay. All right. So, Raven, it is now your turn. The dinosaur is no longer blocking, so you can do something to Logan.
Eldritch Blast.
All right. Please roll.
I'm so predictable at this point.
No problem.
I also just have to get going here soon.
Yeah.
1833.
Okay. Both will hit.
Question.
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay.
Being
Yes.
stunned,
Mm-hmm.
does she get advantage on that?
Oh yeah, do I get advantage?
Stunned.
I can't remember.
Okay. Stunned.
Looks like a yes.
Yes. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. So go ahead and roll those 2 more times to see if you crit, I guess.
If I crit, yeah.
But it doesn't.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right. Okay. So you do the damage. All right. Now, Cyborg, it is your turn.
My turn, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I'm going to shoot that sucker in the face. We gotta do some damage.
You got to do over 20 damage to make this turn count.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, unless you do Radiant type, if you have anything that does Radiant.
I don't.
Yeah, because I wasn't able to radiant him because I was
I
busy.
feel like there are probably wiser options, but blood
Yeah.
loss. Okay.
Yep.
Let's do this. I'm gonna shoot a couple times. 14 does not hit. 26 hits. Wait, do I have disadvantage?
Yes, because
Okay.
he's No. Wait, no, if it's a ranged attack you do, yes.
Okay, but is there anything granting me advantage?
He is blinded. Yes.
Wait, blinded creature attack.
He's also stunned. So yes, on both accounts.
Okay, I'm just gonna re-roll these because I'm not gonna figure that out.
Okay.
29 and 22.
All right. Yes, those will both hit.
Okay. All right, that is 12 points of damage and 15 points of damage.
Okay. All
Lightning.
right. All right. That is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Now Beast Boy, it is your turn. You have been dragged away by Starfire. You watch as you're dragged away from your master.
Okay. I want to get back, so I'm going to turn into a Bloodhawk. Sounds cool.
By the way, that blinding only lasted one turn. He still had I still had another advantage, but he's probably not anymore.
Yeah. Okay, so he's not blinded anymore, but he was stunned. So yes.
Yes.
All right.
A Bloodhawk sounds cool. I don't know what it is. It sounds vampire-y. I'm gonna turn into that. And is she grappling me? Like, because I probably can. I when I shrink, I guess can
no.
I don't automatically get out of the grapple.
No.
You would become.
I mean, unless you like really go subatomic, but
Okay. Then
you might not be like all there or even smart enough to like fully.
then
You're not catching me surprised. I know you can turn into shit.
Okay, then I'm not gonna turn into a Bloodhawk. I can't get out of her grasp as a hawk. What am I gonna do?
So help me, Beast Boy. I will hug you so hard.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna try and break the grapple as a T-Rex.
All right. Yeah, I mean it's your best bet, I think.
We're wrestling here.
All right.
Oh, okay. Athletics, I believe I have.
I rolled bad. I rolled a 12.
33.
Yeah, you have a very strong hold on me.
Yeah.
All right, so you try to pull away, but you are just like
Grapple
still
hugging a
holding,
T-Rex.
Yep.
holding him by the tail. And can't quite get the footing to pull away. All right.
Wait, I like the visual. Can I be hugging his upper body so that I'm like pinning those tiny little arms?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, Robin, it is your turn. You are there. You're no
While
longer
he's
pinned.
while he's still stunned, I'm gonna throw a freezing disc at him.
Okay. Yes. And so stunned, I believe he automatically fails Dex and Strength saving throws.
Yes.
So he automatically will be what is it? Paralyzed in the ice?
He is. Is it paralyzed? I think it is.
Yes. Yeah, it is
Really?
paralyzed in ice, which
Stunned?
does suck for him. You can also well, I mean, you can flank if you want to, just with movement if you wish.
I will.
Okay, so you toss, you basically just like very lightly toss the disc on the ground, and it like freezes up around him, and then you kind of just step around to flank him just to make sure you guys have the best advantage you can get. It is now his turn, and he's no longer stunned, but he is now paralyzed in ice. He can make a strength check to try to break free. I mean, he could do something else, actually. Let's see. He sees now that he is paralyzed in ice, which is not good. He's gonna turn into his mist form and just leak out of the of the of the ice because he doesn't want to be stuck in that. Flying speed of 20 feet, can hover. Blah blah blah. Is advantage on strength, dex, and constitution saving throws. Is immune to all non-magical damage except the damage it takes from sunlight. So he turns into mist and then moves 20 feet. He floats out there. He's like this vaguely human mist form now, but that is his turn.
Since we're masters of vampiric knowledge, did you say he is immune to non-magical damage?
Yes, he is immune to non-magical damage.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that starbolts are magical.
I mean, there's a greater question. It's like, no, I mean, I think they. It's very.
I would argue that, especially in this universe, since we're
Yeah.
turning a lot of things into magic,
Yeah.
Tamaranians are angelic, and
Yeah.
in D&D terminology, that would usually be considered magic.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
All right, so it is your turn.
Yeah, I am going to stop grappling Beast Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna drop him. And I am going to pelt the mist with my starbolts.
So yeah, Dex.
Oh, he makes it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, so he takes half damage, and he's still been
yeah.
hit by radiant, and he takes 7 damage.
All right, sweet. Now that was his turn, so he did heal on his turn, actually. So
okay.
So he did heal, but now this next turn he's not going to be able to heal.
So this map isn't necessarily big enough for all the movement that I want to do.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can just generalize, but yeah.
Let me see.
Sorry. So it was 14 damage.
Oh no, he only takes 7 because he saved.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So he goes down a little bit again. All right.
So so I'm flying so that I'm 120 feet from him, and to those looking at the map, just imagine I'm just a little bit further away.
All right. Okay. All right.
Oh, wait, hold up. Sorry, I think I had my save DC wrong. Because it's my strength plus 8 plus proficiency. So that would actually be
Yeah, so he can only move around because he's in a form. Basically, the cost of doing that is gets him out of a tight jam, but he has to stay in it on all the reactions. So both of these turns, he can move like 20 feet around the battlefield, but that's not like he's not going to out movement anyone with that. So action to polymorph into a tiny bat or a medium cloud of mist, or back into its true form. So he has to spend his action on the next turn, turning back. So it's not the greatest option for him, but I guess better than being paralyzed and getting auto crits.
Yes.
So, all right. So, yeah, his movement's not going to help him that much, so I'm not going to bother with that. It's now Raven's turn since she's not here, but she said we can just Eldritch Blast with her, so that's pretty simple and effective, and she'll move to stay out of range of
I'll do that. I'm Raven.
him. That's so Raven.
This is what I sound like.
I would like to Eldritch Blast.
That was better than mine. Thank you. That's a 16 to hit.
That will not hit. So the second one.
Fuck.
Fuck. I did not hit him.
That doesn't sound like Raven.
No, I know.
I did not.
You sound like
I did not.
I did not hit him.
you sound like Eric Cartman.
No.
Roll the second one.
Oh, she has two. Okay.
Yes.
The second one is a 20, an unnatural 20.
All right, that will hit.
Okay, she does 3 damage.
Well, I'm gonna go and ask this, even though I'm trying to look up details. Would a dispel magic take him out of that?
I mean, it is technically listed as polymorphing.
I gotta ask though, Cyborg, why take him out of that? It seems like he can't do damage to us, and if we have anything magical, we can do damage to him.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
It's kind of a shit form.
Yeah, it's meant to escape with, which
Mhm.
it did, but okay, then yeah, I'm gonna shoot it. Because that makes more sense. Alright. That is 2 attacks at 25 and 25.
The good thing, the biggest utility of this form is when the vampire dies, air quotes, and then you try to but it can just eternally go away from you in its mist form, and taking damage, even magical, doesn't matter because it just has to go sleep somewhere.
Alright.
What?
Yeah, no, that's how they work. If
Interesting.
you don't kill them in the proper way, they don't die.
Luckily, he
with
actually
sunlight.
does still have his legendary action, so it's not like he's completely useless on his turn.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that's 13 plus 12 damage.
Okay.
Lightning damage. So 25. And I moved a few feet away from Robin to get away from area of effects attacks, which I don't know if he even has, but you know.
Beast Boy, it is your turn. You see basically your master in this kind of weakened state, just desperately trying to avoid the damage as he kind of floats away.
Okay. I am going to join him by turning into an air elemental and flying up to him.
Interesting.
Makes sense, logically.
Do you want to suck him into yourself?
Do I get the impression that that would protect him from damage, or would it just do damage to both of us?
He's like a cloud, so you could coexist in the same space and
You.
pull him pull him around. Getting hit would probably, if it does damage to him, do damage to both of you, but it would be better for his mobility.
I am going to do that, as gross as that sounds, to meld our airs together.
Okay, so you're both so you're no longer big.
You meld
So-
your heirs.
You enter him.
Okay.
I turn his mist green.
Dude. All right. So they start swirling together in this very strange way. Are you sticking around?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, he's not doing amazing.
So he's trying to flee?
Well, you don't know that yet, but you know that he's not doing great. You don't know what his desires are in this case. But you do have his protection
I
on
want to
mind.
protect him,
Mhm.
but also I don't know if I still see these people as my friends and I don't want to leave them. So
Yeah. Also, you're not necessarily convinced you could get away from like Starfire and stuff. So
that's true.
Nobody gets away from Starfire.
Wait, so what were you asking?
okay. Well, I mean, not necessarily relevant right now, but you might soon start contemplating like trying to get him out of here. I don't know.
Yeah, can I? I mean, I can't grab him; he's a miss. But can I move him
Well,
with me?
in the air elemental form, you could bring him with you because you're basically just manipulating air, and if he doesn't resist, then you'll bring
Yeah.
him
Okay.
along.
Okay. I will drag him. Oh, Starfire's in that direction. How far did I move to get to him? I think I used all my movement
Okay.
to get to him.
All right.
He was already like 90 feet away. So we're just melding. We're just vibing.
All right. All right. So, Robin, it's your turn. You see that they're kind of him and Beast Boy are like a singular target now.
What is my gas bomb made of exactly?
Oh no, I don't like where this is going.
Gas?
Gas us.
Like
Okay.
you mean like your smoke pellets?
Well, there's a smoke pellet, but then I have a gas bomb of noxious gas.
Oh. Yeah, that's what that is. I mean, you would know from what you learned that yeah, they don't breathe and they're immune to what are the conditions?
But is it flammable?
I don't know if you would know this, but an air elemental is immune to poison.
I'm not asking. I'm asking, is it flammable?
Okay. I guess so. It could be that kind of gas.
Okay, I'll hold my action with a gas bomb.
Okay. What's the trigger for this?
If I see an opening.
Okay. All right, fine. So it's his turn now. You do this, and he's kind of there, but he might choose to. I think he's gonna choose to pop out. It was an interesting thought, but he's not quite at the fleeing stage yet. He seems to want to fight to the end. Weirdly enough.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
So he like kind of like phases out of you and transforms back into himself. And that is his action on his turn. He sees Cyborg and Robin pretty weak both. And he is going to Raven's up in the air, so he's gonna use his movement to go up Robin, and he's gonna say, "Hold off your blue friend for me," to Beast Boy, and he gestures at Cyborg. All right, so that's his turn. Starfire, it's your turn.
Okay. So they're not interwoven in a cosmic bonding embrace anymore.
No, that was weird, but it was temporary.
Okay, cool. I'm glad to know that's over.
Because I couldn't think of anything to honestly do with that. I was just like,
I'm glad that's over.
How bad does he look?
Not great.
Does he look like 48 will strike him dead?
Almost. Or 4d8?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Okay, cool.
But yeah. But
can you KO a vampire?
Well, no, that's the thing with them is when they go to so you would know this, so I can read about it.
Yeah, sorry, I got a lot of it, but I didn't study the entire.
Yeah. Let's see. Misty Escape. When it drops to 0 hit points outside its resting place, the vampire transform into a cloud of mist, as in the shape changer trait, instead of falling unconscious, provided that it isn't in sunlight or running water. If it can't transform, it is destroyed. While it has 0 hit points in this form, it can't revert to its vampire form, and it must reach its resting place within 2 hours or be destroyed. Once its resting place, or once in its resting place, it reverts to its vampire form. It is then paralyzed until it regains at least 1 hit point. After spending 1 hour in its resting place with 0 hit points, it regains 1 hit point, and
So
then
what
it
you're
would
telling-
regen.
So
from
what
there.
you're telling me is that if we wanted to arrest a vampire, we should have come up with a strategy for that.
Yeah, you should have like maybe done a reconnaissance mission and tried to figure out where his thing is. The point is that vampires are like everlasting nuisances upon
Right.
mankind.
And so if we blow him up, also that's not necessarily a body count. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, Oh, well, in that case. No, I'll stick with the star bolts for now. Yeah, I'm going to do another barrage of star bolts from all the fucking way over here.
Okay.
17.
Okay. He rolls a 27.
Yeah, I believe mine would be 23, so he still makes it.
Okay.
So his healing is sealed, but he takes 8 radiant damage.
Okay. All right. Nice.
And I take the dodge action again.
All right. Now it is Raven's turn. Go ahead and do her Eldritch Blasts.
22 and 33.
Okay, those will both hit.
7 and 1, so 8
right.
damage. 8 force
All
damage.
right. Now it is Cyborg's turn.
Yeah, let's shoot that sucker. It seems to be a good strategy so far.
Yep.
23 and 20, both hit.
Yes, both hit.
That is 11 damage and 17 damage. Boom, baby.
Okay, he's looking very weak as basically you hit him and his form starts to flake away and like kind of disintegrate-y Thanos-esque. He's looking very, very weak. So he's not holding together very well. Beast Boy, you saw this very destructive strike against him, and you were told, or you were asked to hold back Cyborg.
Yes, I was. Okay, I'm going to fly over to him as air elemental and bonus action change into a giant ape and try and grapple him.
Great. She gonna grab you. He gonna grab you.
All right, good luck.
I mean, giant ape. So, all right.
Okay.
Cyborg rolled a 29. You rolled an 18.
Yeah. Okay, I can't grapple him.
So unfortunately, you reach down to try to grab him, and he just like pushes. You know, he's very good at this. He just kind of like pushes your big hands out of the way.
I have a multi-attack, so can I try and grapple him one more time?
Yes.
Now's not the time for hugs, Beast Boy.
I rolled a 21 on my second
19.
grapple. I grab him.
All right, you grab Cyborg. He has you grappled.
So as I see that, I let go of the gas bomb.
Oh, okay. Who are you doing it on?
I'm just kind of tossing it in the air in front of me.
Okay. So are you trying to get...
It's not going to detonate just yet.
Okay. That was your held action, and then now it's your turn.
So I'm going to bonus action disengage and move away right before it explodes.
Okay.
So I'm going to move back and have it explode.
Mm-hmm.
So that is... first, it's a Constitution saving throw for him, if he can become poisoned.
The weirdest thing about vampires is there's no condition immunities or even resistance to poison damage. Like a lot of undead,
Crazy.
those undead, they're like not. So, yeah. I mean, what's the effect?
It's a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or he becomes poisoned.
He rolls a 22.
Okay, he doesn't do it. But as the cloud kind of like spreads, I throw in a explosion disc.
Okay, it's just cover.
Let's
Oh,
just see if it.
Yeah, that's
does
what you were
anything.
asking, if it was also. All right.
Let's just, you know what? I'm out of ideas at this point. Let's see what happens.
You're just gonna throw an explosion disc. All right. I mean, yeah. Go ahead and roll. Or he has to roll a save, right?
That's dexterity saving throw.
All right. I mean, it probably won't matter with how much he has, but that is an 11. So you do the damage.
Fails. So the question is, do I get any additional damage, or does it matter?
Well, it doesn't really matter.
Since he's just going to go into his mist form again.
Yeah. Well, so basically what happens is this big explosion happens. It chain reacts with the poison gas, and he is knocked into the desert a good ways, skidding on his back, and he he skids backward, like with his on his feet, with his boots, and he stumbles forward. Imagine you've triggered the ending cutscene. Like you hit him and then it cutscene.
Then we go and put the controller down and watch.
Yeah. So he's like, ugh, and his form starts to like dissipate as he's reverting into that mist form again. The helicopters now chup, 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 like they're flying overhead, and like they're basically they're pulling right up over the LZ. And they're like above you all now, everyone's hair whipping around in the wind and stuff. He goes as he's like dissipating like this into the mist form as he speaks. Well, you've got me fair and square. But what will you do now, kids? The threat that you have against me is a strong deterrence. But how long can you protect that secret from me, or anyone else who wants it? One day, you'll be old and frail, and I'll be just the same. The few humans who even knew of me will all fade away, and then I'll come back and start again. I am corruption and man's ambition for power incarnate, an everlasting lust for more control than you can handle. The funny thing is, it doesn't have to be that way. I can be killed. Your ideals, your lofty morals of mercy, hold you back from truly protecting the world from me. Ironic, isn't it? And he looks out at all of you, and then finally at you, Robin. He says, but if you ever change, come find me, beat me again, and then kill me for good. If you can. And he dissipates into the mist form and floats up. You are still compelled to block any attempts to pursue him, Beast Boy, if that is what you guys choose to do. But he is floating up to one of the helicopters, kind of pulled faster by the suction of the rotor, and he is going to fly into the door of one of the helicopters, and then it will veer away and fly off in a different direction. So as he floats away, you hear his voice in his newer accent one last time. It says, "Until we meet again, partners." What would you guys like to do?
Collapse on the ground.
Fair.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm-
is Beast Boy still under
Yeah,
his domination?
I'm still charmed.
Yes. So basically, you will feel you don't want to pursue him, but you want to keep your friends from trying. And then eventually, when the helicopter is like out of like visual and even an auditory range, like the effect drops. It seems that he lets you free from the charm.
Yeah, so like, okay, so it drops the charm.
Yeah, but not until it's far away. So if anyone wants to do anything before that, you can. But if
Yeah, I
not,
think
if
I'm
you
gonna
just
drop out of my form, and I'm just gonna be like, "Why are you guys fighting him? Why are you guys fighting?"
Blood. Hey, he's not our friend.
No, he's important. You can't just fight him. You're trying to kill him. Stop it.
He bit Cyborg, Beast Boy. He bit him with his man
Well,
teeth.
we were the ones who were attacking him first. You can't just
I'm
you
not.
can't do that.
Oh.
It's over. Let it rest.
I don't understand.
You'll understand soon, Beast Boy. And I just kind of stare at the helicopter flying away.
yeah. As it flies off into the distance, the other helicopter, the second one, comes down to the landing zone. This helicopter didn't know about the other one's outstanding orders, and this pilot just is ordered to take you back to the military base and get you on a flight home. So, assuming that you all go along with that, then eventually, after another long, you don't have to indulge a long flight since you know where you're going this time. You could teleport with Raven's help if you want. But you guys, one way or the other, make it back to Titan's Tower. It is up to you what you want to tell Agent Morgan and Plastic Man about the information that you recovered. You could tell them the specifics, or you could just try to assure them that he won't be a problem. As from your passive insight, you could tell you had him pretty straight to rights. He can't really act as an agent of the government with the threat of exposure looming over him. There's just this outstanding risk that one day, he might return if you don't finish him off.
We demonstrated to him that we are the alpha male.
We demonstrated to him that killing is easier. Like, we could stop him. We could stop him from just giving this information to the world or finding a way to kill him, but we wouldn't be heroes then.
Yeah, I think when the charm falls, I realize what had happened to me, and I feel really bad, and I apologize.
Robin just kind of pats him on the head.
He convinced me that he was like my family. I don't understand.
He's a powerful being. Don't worry about it.
I'm really sorry.
You're okay.
I'm sorry, Cyborg. I didn't mean to smack you with my big T-Rex tail.
Oh, that's okay. It didn't hurt that bad.
As sparks come out of him.
You're
Yeah.
you're a good friend there, Beast Boy.
But you all can be back at the tower at some point and recover from this, and tell Morgan, Agent Morgan, what you want to tell her. Yeah, what do you just?
Yeah, what are you guys going to tell her?
Yeah.
I think Robin would just tell her, we found some dirt on him. It's not ethical, but I think it will hold him back.
It they don't seem like they're not super happy, but they're not mad at you. You've already kind of gotten the sense from how much you've interacted with Plastic Man and Agent Morgan that whoever they were before who they are now, they were willing to cut corners. But now it seems that they respect you guys enough to respect your choice not to uh not to do this. So she says, "Well, I guess it is up to you. I did trust you enough to give you a hard lines recorder in that custom mask. No uplink. I'm sure you would have been able to tell, and you can tell there's no uplink at all. There's no wireless receiver or whatever. It's hard stored in a file." She says, "Well, you have done well, and you've, at least for now, you've freed our agencies from his influence. We could never openly acknowledge it, but..." She kind of glances over at Plaz, and he looks at you with this kind of like very like with this funny grin. He goes, "The right people are going to know what you did." And you kind of know who he's referring to. Robin. And he said, and yeah, so with that, we close off this episode and this season of Teen Titans Roll.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is this not the part where we indulge in the eating of unhealthy foods?
It's pizza time.
It's pizza time.
Pizza time. Pizza time.
I want mine with extra licorice.
I thought you were going to say extra liquor.
Liquor.
Tofu pizza.
That was stressful. Let's get drunk.
At least he wasn't a
With
vampire.
vegan cheese.
Oh my god. Nice.
Oh
And
my
Doug
goodness.
Raven in saying something about pizza.